In today's video, we're reviewing Lovable to see if it really could be the best AI no-code app builder for beginners. What's up, you guys? My name's Ashley, and if you ever had an idea for an app but felt super overwhelmed because you didn't know how to code or hiring a developer feels too expensive or too complicated, then this video is going to help you get that clarity. By the end of the video, you'll know what Lovable does, who it's actually for, and what you can realistically build with it, and whether it's worth trying for your ideas or your business. Let's get into it. So first off, what is Lovable? Lovable is a no-code app builder that uses AI to help you create mobile and web apps without needing to understand programming. Instead of writing code or hiring a software team, you describe what you want your app to do, and the platform generates screens, layouts, navigation, and core logic for you. After that, you customize the design, adjust the user flow, add features, and prepare your app for launch, all using drag and drop tools instead of code. It's built for beginners, small businesses, creators, and entrepreneurs who have an app idea but don't want to spend months learning, programming, or thousands of dollars on development. The whole point is to remove the technical barrier and give you a real product faster. Now let's dive into the key features so you have a really good understanding about what Lovable actually does. Number one is the AI generated app layouts and flows. The first major feature is AI powered app creation. You describe your idea in simple language, for example, a meal planning app with recipes, a grocery list and simple reminders, or a membership app where users log in, view lessons, and track progress. This saves days or even weeks of planning and gives you something real to start editing instead of looking at a blank canvas. Number two is drag and drop visual editing. So once Lovable creates the structure, you go in and change things visually. You can move buttons, change colors, adjust text, swap images, add icons, reorganize screens, and remove or add components. You don't need to understand coding logic at all. Number three is templates and pre-built components. So Lovable includes templates for popular app types like booking apps, fitness trackers, coaching platforms, marketplaces, customer portals, and community apps. There are also pre-built components for common features like user logins, payments, profiles, search bars, onboarding screens, etc. Number four is branding tools and UI style control. Branding really does matter even for simple apps, and Lovable lets you upload your logo, pick your colors, select fonts, and apply your design style across your app screen. This way, even though you're using a template, your app still feels like your brand. You don't end up with something that looks generic or mismatched. Number five is built-in logic and workflow tools. Apps aren't just screens, they need logic behind them. Lovable has tools for connecting different screens, setting user actions, and controlling how the app actually behaves. For example, if someone signs up, the app can automatically bring them to a dashboard. If someone completes a form, the app can track the input and send them to the next step. You don't always have to code these flows. You choose preset triggers and actions. Number six is publishing and deployment options. Once your app is finished, Lovable lets you preview it and then publish to app stores or as a web app, depending on your plan. Publishing apps normally require technical setup, but Lovable gives you guided steps so the process feels less intimidating. You still have to follow the rules of Apple and Google, but the platform removes a lot of the guesswork. Number seven is integrations and third-party tools. If you want advanced features like payments, analytics, email notifications, or user authentication, Lovable connects with real-world tools so your app does more than just show screens. This matters because many no-code tools stop at basic front-end building, but Lovable supports more serious use cases like subscriptions, gated content, and user accounts. Okay, now let's go ahead and talk about the different plans and pricing options. So we do have a link down in the description that you can go ahead and click, and we'll navigate to pricing. So they actually do have a free plan, which is really cool, so you can try it out yourself. Again, $0 free forever. You get 5 daily credits and up to 30 per month. You also get public projects and unlimited collaborators. You get 5 lovable.app domains. Then they've got the pro plan, which is $25 per month, but if you pay annually, you can save $50, which brings it to $21. With this, you get 100 monthly credits, 5 daily credits up to 150 per month, credit rollovers, unlimited lovable app domains, custom domains, private projects, etc. If you want more credits, then you can also increase as well, but the price does increase. Then they've got the business plan. So this is advanced controls and power features for growing departments. So with the 100 credits per month, you get 100 monthly credits, internal publish, SSO, personal projects, opt out of data training, and design templates. If you want to pay annually, you can also save some money there as well. And again, if you want to to increase credits per month, the price will also increase. And then lastly is the enterprise plan. So you do have to book a demo and contact them, but you get all the same features that are in the business plan, but you get dedicated support, onboarding services, group-based access control, and custom designs. Also, I just wanted to mention if you are a student, you can actually get access to 50% off Lovable Pro. Now, let's dive into the pros and cons so you can decide if this is a good tool for you. So one of the biggest advantages of Lovable is just how beginner-friendly it feels. You don't need a technical background to start building, which makes it accessible for people who normally feel intimidated by tech. The AI-generated starting point also saves a lot of time because you're not stuck staring at a blank workspace trying to design every button and screen yourself. Another benefit is speed. You can go from an idea to a real functioning prototype in a very short period of time, sometimes even a single day. This means you can test ideas quickly, gather feedback, and move forward without waiting on developers or learning code. For many people, speed is the difference between launching or never starting. Lovable also gives you that ability to build something that looks polished and branded even as a beginner. So instead of feeling like you're stuck with generic templates, you can make your app feel custom without technical skill. And because the platform offers integrations and publishing options, your app is not just a visual demo, it can actually function and support real users or customers. Now for the cons. So there are some limitations to be aware of. No code tools, including Lovable, still have boundaries. If your idea requires extremely custom logic, advanced animations, deep database relationships, or backend processes that go beyond typical app structures, you may eventually need a developer. The platform is powerful, but it's not a replacement for fully custom engineering in every situation. Another potential downside is pricing as you scale. If your app grows or you want advanced features, higher tiers may be required. This is normal with software platforms, but it's just something to plan for. It also may not be the most budget-friendly tool if you're just experimenting without a clear plan. And while Lovable simplifies publishing, the App Store approval process still exists, meaning you still have to deal with Apple and Google requirements. The tool makes it easier, but not everything in app launching is automated. People who expect a full hands-off experience might feel surprised by the steps still required. Now, I wanted to touch on some bonus tips to really help you get started with Lovable. Tip number 1 is to start with a simple version of your idea instead of trying to build everything at once. If your idea has 10 features, choose the most important one first. Build a basic app that solves that one problem or completes one workflow. Once you see it working and users respond well, layer in more features. This just helps you avoid overwhelm and get to launch faster. Tip number 2 is to use real brand assets from the beginning. Upload your logo, set your color palette, and choose your fonts early on. When your app looks like a real brand right away, it's so much easier to stay motivated and easier to show potential users or investors your vision. Tip number 3 is to test your screen with actual people before launching. Don't build in isolation. Share previews with friends, followers, or potential users. Watch how they move through your app and see if anything feels confusing. A few early tweaks can save a lot of time later. Tip number 4 is to keep your user journey simple. Think about the first thing you want users to do when they open your app. Is it to sign up, browse a feature, or take a quiz? Make that path very obvious. The easier the experience, the more users will stick around. Tip number 5 is to write short, simple text inside the app. App interfaces aren't for long paragraphs. Use short lines, clear buttons, and simple messages. It keeps everything clean and easy to use on mobile. Tip number 6, remember that no code doesn't replace strategy. Even though AI does a lot for you, take your time to map out the idea and understand your audience. The app builder makes building easier, but the vision still comes from you. So should you choose Lovable? If you have an app idea and you want to move from thinking about it to actually building it, Lovable is a very strong tool to consider. It removes the biggest barrier, which is usually technical overwhelm. If you're a coach, creator, entrepreneur, or someone running a service business and you want your own technology instead of renting platforms forever, then this can really help bring your vision to life faster. If you prefer total design freedom and you know you'll eventually need highly custom tech architecture, then you might want to start here to validate your idea and then later hire a developer. No-code tools are amazing for testing, launching your first version, and making sure your audience actually cares about the product before you invest even more into it. At the end of the day, Lovable is best for people who want to launch something real without waiting months or learning a new coding language. If you want speed, approachability, and a realistic path to launching something, this platform fits that very, very well. Building apps used to feel so out of reach for most people. Now we have AI tools like Lovable that open the door for regular creators like you and me and small business owners to build something meaningful. If you want to get started on the free plan or even the upgraded plans, make sure you use our link down below. I do want to mention that these are affiliate links, which means we may earn a small commission at no extra cost to you. So if you do choose to use our links, we just want to thank you so much in advance for supporting our channel. channel. It really helps us to continue to create free content just like this. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave any comments or questions below. We'd love to hear from you. This channel is dedicated to reviewing AI tools in a simple, accessible way so you can build online without feeling overwhelmed or stuck. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.